Allez, s'il vous plaît. Et tu on va faire l'émission. On va faire l'émission. Y'a même pas les couilles. 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 Comme là. Alors.
Please select a mission. Unit dispatched.
C'est normal que je comprenne rien parce que... j'en comprends rien en fait.
Unit dispatched. Development complete. Please specify a project.
Ah, un sniper avec silencieux, ça peut être pas mal ça. Mais ça coûte cher. Ensuite, mine, semi-serre, ça va suffire, hein, le first. Non merci. Trop cher. Et voilà, allez hop, on enchaîne. On va faire peut-être un développement quand même de base. Mais non, c'est bon. Pour l'instant, c'est bon. Alors. Est-ce qu'on fait ces missions-là? J'ai la flemme de les faire pour l'instant, on va les faire.
Please a landing zone.
On va faire ça. Je crois que j'avais pris la chose. Je vais m'arrêter. Je t'ouvre. Ah.
Gaining altitude.
Ah non, ah si, quand même, il vient de revenir à la mission. Mais qu'est-ce que j'ai fait comme mission exactement là? On m'explique? Enfin, il y a des défis qui sont réalisés toutes les 5 secondes. J'ai rien fait là. Par contre, on va le remettre en orange, tiens. Alors, qu'est-ce qu'il y a d'intéressant là-dedans? Ah, libérer un prisonnier. Bah, je vais faire ça.
Please
Commence par
select
ça.
a landing zone.
Ah, par contre, ça m'énerve un peu là. Ça me saoule de faire tout seul chemin là, mais bon. Allez, c'est pas si violent que ça,
Heading
c'est
to
pas si loin que ça.
Afghanistan.
Non, en fait. Je pourrais faire ça à la limite, mais... Non. Parfait. Ok. Bon, par contre, le chien, je peux l'utiliser quand le chien? Parce que ça fait quand même un peu 3000 ans là, non? Je pense que le temps, le chien a eu le temps de grandir, non? Hein? Tout petit peu. C'est quoi ça? Non, on va faire ça et après on fera ça à la limite après. Et ça avant quand même. On va aller là.
Marker placed.
Là.
Marker placed.
Et là.
Marker placed.
Non, s'il te plaît. On se détend, on y va.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Marker removed.
Non, je vais pas le capturer celui-là non plus. J'ai déjà fait plusieurs fois donc.
Marker
Allez, on va.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Analysis complete. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Talk. Where are your friends?
The map has been updated.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Analysis complete.
J'ai encore fait un défi, mais c'est fou. Qu'est-ce que c'est que ce défi encore? Bon, à la limite ça passe, mais c'est quand même chaud. Non mais s'il te plaît, sérieux. Ça veut dire qu'il a raté, il a raté.
Speak.
The map has been updated.
He's coming too. Roger that. Subject on board. Leave the rest to us. You gotta extract him.
Analysis complete.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete. The map has been updated.
Ok, donc c'est...
You gotta extract him.
Spit it out.
The map has been updated.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Analysis complete.
Help me! Thanks. You saved me.
Please select a landing zone. Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Désolé pour le vol.
Side ops list updated.
Okay, subject is in.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Please select a delivery point.
Attends, j'ai sérieux, j'ai que ça comme point de livraison. Wow, et donc faut que j'en pense à ramasser un peu plus de points de livraison finalement. Hein. Bon, on va quand même aller là-dessus là. Il a tiré ou quoi qu'il est arrivé là?
He's coming too. Roger
On va
that.
passer par là en faisant ceci.
Marker placed.
Et voilà. Allez, let's go. On va essayer de rattraper le camion ça.
Arrived at Mother Base.
Whoa, whoa!
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Yeah. 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 Whoa, whoa!
Marker removed. Marker removed. Marker placed.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Caution. Sandstorm approaching.
Yeah.
Plant expansion complete.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
You have arrived at your destination.
Ah, ça c'est cool ça par contre. Pour détruire les blindés.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. You have
Ah voilà.
arrived. The weather will clear
Il y
shortly.
a ce monsieur, ces monsieur là.
That's the target.
C'est tout hein. Mais il y a aussi ces monsieur là.
Analysis complete.
Et ces monsieur là.
Analysis complete.
Il a des bons yeux le mec hein. Pour être sûr que ça explose. Par contre désolé pour les mecs à côté. Mais je... Pas le choix.
Completed side ops list updated.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
There are goats around. With the local residents gone, they've gone back to the wild.
Saleté.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Good. He captured it alive.
Original.
Plant side ops list updated.
Oh, on se calme hein.
Development project has been added.
Encore un défi à réaliser. Alors, en fait, ouais, il y a un défi pour chaque mission. Ah, ça c'est sûr. Alors,
Please select a mission.
please select a mission. Ah, je vais faire ça et ça, bah non. Flammasse.
Please select a landing zone.
Please select a landing zone. On va y aller comme ça. On va y aller comme ça.
Deploying.
Avec un sniper, tiens. J'aurais mieux fait avec un sniper. Ouais, par contre, merde, à quelle heure j'ai démarré? Je sais pas. Ouais, bon. Du coup, on va dire qu'à 16h. Voilà. Je sais pas à quelle heure j'ai démarré. À 16h, on arrête. Maximum. À 16h, on arrête. Entre 15h30 et 16h en fait. 15h30 et 16h. Ok. Pas lui là. Ah. Ça me paraissait bizarre aussi. On va prendre de la hauteur. Hein.
mission. Open your iDroid and select it from the mission list. I sent a list of selectable
Ah, mais je suis loin, en
missions
fait.
to your iDroid. They're all jobs that only you can handle.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Il est sur ce caillou peut-être. Ah, et au-dessus ou dedans, je sais pas. Ah merde, c'est ça que je vais faire, c'est ça. Ah, ah, bah il est là-haut. Ok. On va essayer d'être discret. Hein.
Analysis
That's the
complete.
target. I remember him. He was off base during the attack 9 years ago.
Enemy presence detected.
Bring him home, boss.
Map has been updated.
Boum!
Sun will rise momentarily.
Talk.
It's you, boss.
Where are your friends?
It's you, boss. It's you, boss. Allow me to serve under you.
One of the guys out on a mission at the time.
Oups,
He's
j'ai jamais fait ça.
gone a long way from the glory days. But will he come back to us? Bring him home, boss.
Police and support helicopter requested. Side op completed.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Action arrived at Mother Base. Development project has been added.
Quand il va dégager, tu vas empêcher l'hélico de traverser. Au revoir. Et pour la peine. Fais dodo. Fais dodo. Fais dodo, je dis. Saloperie, va. s'en bat les couilles. Alors, ici la photo. Ah, une photo. Professeur Galvez.
Please select a mission.
Y a-t-il d'autres choses importantes à faire? Non, allez, on est parti pour l'émission
Please
principale.
select a mission.
Oh putain, c'est ça que je déteste. On va faire dans l'ordre. Et celle-là, ça me casse les couilles.
Boss, the rebel guerrillas are launching an offensive against the Soviets. Our job is to eliminate as much as we can of the Soviet mechanized unit that will come in as reinforcements. The more vehicles you can take out, the higher our pay will be. But the mission's a failure if you can't manage to eliminate a single one. A race against the clock, with plenty of targets to choose from. Show me your best stuff, boss.
La mission la plus relou que j'ai jamais faite dans ce jeu-là. On va faire ça. Tenue de combat ou tenue de pas combat? Je pense qu'on va faire tenue de combat. On va jouer au con. Hein. Par contre, au niveau des armes, on va se faire plaisir au niveau des armes là. On va se prendre un petit lance-grenade. On va se prendre un petit lance-missile. On va se prendre un petit huragane. Non, ouais, ça faut pas déconner. Et voilà. Est-ce qu'il y a autre chose qu'on peut prendre? On s'en fout de tout ça. Enfin, à la limite. On va quand même prendre ça. Ça. Et bien évidemment, le petit monsieur qui est à côté de moi. On va lui mettre tout nu quand même, histoire qu'il soit pas tout nu. Est-ce que j'ai assez de... Ouais, j'ai assez. On verra bien comment ça va se passer. Mais normalement j'ai largement assez pour... Allez, on se concentre. Je sais plus comment faire. On va quand même le faire. Vanished.
Your objective is to eliminate as many enemy combat vehicles as you can. For this mission, we're backup for the guerrillas' offensive. That means our mission isn't over until theirs is. Keep an eye on the remaining time. Also bear in mind that you'll fail the mission if you don't take out a single vehicle. As for payment, the more vehicles, the bigger our paycheck. So give them a real fireworks show. Check the target's locations on your map. Once you spotted incoming reinforcements, their location will be added to your iDroid too. Be careful down there, boss.
Alors le point A, j'arrive même pas à le trouver le point A déjà. Wow. Faut que je me réveille hein.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Voilà, bien évidemment, j'hésite pas à tuer tout le monde. Hein. On va pas se la jouer. C'est gentil. Ah, il y a des gentils monsieur qui arrivent en même temps que moi. Allez, demi-tour. Et on fonce sur le point B. En essayant d'esquiver les messieurs là.
Okay, so, boss, I have a report from the intel team. The target.
Voilà, on est mort.
Boss, what happened? Boss!
In this mission, we're back up for the guerrillas' offensive operation. Take out the incoming Soviet combat vehicles. Each one you eliminate will contribute to our reward. However, you'll fail the mission if you don't take out any at all. Boss, each vehicle is a piggy bank just waiting to be smashed. Get as many as you can.
Mais il m'en bat les couilles ou quoi? Il m'en bat les couilles.
Okay, subject is in.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Désolé pour les balles. Hein. Chevalot. Ah!
Boss, I have a report from the
J'ai
intel
beaucoup
team.
de chance là.
The targets are now on the move. I've sent their predicted route to your iDroid. Check your map. Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Bon, par contre, barre-toi le cheval. Barre-toi. Barre-toi tout de suite. Merci. Passe pas à côté. Passe pas à côté.
Great. Now on to the next. Boss, we have information on new targets. Check your iDroid for that predicted route.
The map marker placed. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
On a le temps pour le tuer. Allez, on y va. Faut que j'aille à la rivière au plus. Ah, voilà. Il y a un autre paumé là. Qu'est-ce qu'il faut ça les gens si tu comprends pas? Allez, coucher.
Okay, subject is in.
Voilà, ça va être très compliqué, hein, voire même impossible de l'avoir. Enfin, je suppose. On va essayer. Hein. Mais là c'est mort, qu'est-ce que tu veux que je fasse? Dans une minute il est sorti. On va se mettre là, par contre. On va se mettre... On va foncer vers les cibles.
You need to eliminate as many enemy combat vehicles as possible before the guerrillas' offensive ends. Check your iDroid for the target's locations.
Donc il y en a un qui se barre, c'est pas grave. Ça va être compliqué cette mission encore une fois, mais...
The target has left the mission area. It's too late to eliminate that one. Just focus on taking out the remaining targets. Boss, we spotted a four-wheel drive transporting a prisoner. It's not part of the mission. If you think you can bust him loose, just if you have the time to spare.
The map has been updated.
Allez, on va y aller. On va foncer vers là-bas. Par contre, faut que j'arrête de m'arrêter toutes les 5 secondes, si possible. Par hasard, ils vont pile arriver au même moment où je les trouve. On va foncer, on va détruire celui-là avant. Allez. Voilà, le problème c'est que ouais, là je vais tirer sur un avant-poste là, donc ça va être compliqué.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
On va le faire quand même, on va tenter.
Clouds approaching.
Are now on the move. I've sent their predicted route to your iDroid. Check your map. Keep in mind that time doesn't stop while you use the iDroid. You can even move around while using it, but pay attention to your surroundings.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Soviet weapons transport truck. Apparently its cargo is something pretty powerful. What do you think? Should we make them share? Careful, boss.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
C'est sérieux quand la personne, hein? On va en profiter, hein. Par contre, ouais, ça va être compliqué de détruire celui-là. Il est parti, donc ça va être compliqué. Donc on va juste récupérer son camion. On va se faire plaisir hein, au niveau du camion.
Check your iDroid for the details.
The map has been updated. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
The guerrillas' offensive will be ending soon. Boss, there's still time left. Take out as many vehicles as you can. You gotta extract him.
Ils vont tous là. Ouais, s'ils vont tous là, bah. Ma foi, on va faire ceci. Toc. Un petit largage, s'il te plaît.
Supplies requested. Supply drop complete.
Celui-là avant, après celui-là, après celui-là. Et après bah, je balancerai mes grenades et tout. Allez, un petit bronzage. Petite sieste. Voilà, petite sieste. Alors, ils vont passer par là et ils vont tous crever. Donc celui-là. Où est-ce qu'ils sont les deux autres? Je les vois plus. 1, 2. Bon, ils ont disparu peut-être. Ils sont peut-être derrière la colline, mais je pense pas. Et là je vois tout. Hein. Où est-ce qu'ils sont disparus? Bref, ouais. Donc déjà je détruis celui-là avec celui-là. Et après viendra le tour de l'autre. J'espère. Allez, reste calme. Je les avais bien placés en fait.
The enemy reinforcements have stopped. No targets remaining. Boss, exfiltrate the hot zone.
Supplies requested.
J'aurais été bien malin de crever là.
Supply drop complete.
plus rien. Il y a plus de... Il y a plus rien qui se passe. Bon, moi je vais y aller hein.
Police and support helicopter requested. Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Development project has been added.
Mission complete, boss. The NGO that asked us to rescue wild animals isn't ready to take them in yet. So we had no choice but to build an animal conservation platform. The NGO said they'll cover all expenses, including the day-to-day housing and feeding costs. If you're interested, take a chopper over and have a look. Good. You captured it alive. Boss, if you got time on your hands, come spend it back at the base. I'll miss you if you're gone too long.
D-Dog? Le chien. S'il vous plaît, le chien. Oh, mais non!
Boss, a certain scientist has contacted us, wanting to defect from the East. His name? He's Emmerich. That's right. The man we knew as Huey. We suspect he was complicit in the attack on Mother Base 9 years ago. He was working with Cypher. I've been waiting a long time for this. So I say, let's help Emmerich defect. Once he's here, we can sit down and catch up on old times. Emmerich is currently at Serac Power Plant. This is our chance. Boss, head for the power plant.
Welcome home, boss.
Please landing zone confirmed.
Roger.
Didi,
Ah, voilà!
Didi,
Didi.
fully trained and ready for action. The rest is up to you. Didi, go! He's going.
Allez.
Development project has been added.
Ah, le petit chien.
Unit function added.
Let me explain what D-Dog can do as your buddy. With that nose of his, he can sniff out and mark nearby enemies and prisoners. Should come in handy for infiltrating outposts. I trained him to detect mines and medicinal plants, too. When he locates something, check your map.
Arriving shortly at Mother Base.
Please specify a project.
Alors, tenue de combat du chevaux. Non merci. Infiltration. Tenue d'infiltration pour D-Dog. Équipé d'un couteau. Donc là il fait rien. Là il y a un couteau. Un couteau. Un couteau. Un chien.
Weather will clear shortly.
Ah oui quand même. En plus il est pas gentil. Il tue les ennemis quoi. D'accord, d'accord. Ça c'est pour plus tard. Ceci. Bon allez, on va les faire. On va lui faire les. On est sympa lui. Oh le petit chien.
Please specify a
Le
project.
petit chien.
Please specify a project.
Médical. Ouais.
Development project has been added.
Bon, il y a un moment, je vais plus avoir d'argent, donc on va se calmer. Hein. Voilà, on se calme. Tout de suite d'ailleurs. On peut pas personnaliser le... Autre chose que l'hélicoptère quoi, par hasard. À savoir, ça serait bien de pouvoir personnaliser quand même un petit peu le chien. Et le cheval aussi, hein, accessoirement. Bon. J'ai pas l'impression que ça soit vraiment faisable. Enfin si c'est faisable, hein, je m'en souviens, mais... Ça doit pas être ici qu'on le fait. Ah, il y a du nouveau. Donc ça, j'en ai rien à foutre. Ça c'est bien. Ça peut... Ah, tout ça c'est bien. Ah, tout ça c'est cool. Ça c'est quoi ça
Please
déjà?
select a mission.
Un ange zèle brisé. Il m'a mal les couilles. Alors, on va faire ça. On va faire dans l'ordre. Extraction du prisonnier.
Please select a landing zone. Heading to Afghanistan.
Heading to Afghanistan. Oh, je sais pas si on fait un... Si quand même. C'est galère ça. Et justement comment on fait pour les personnaliser ces trucs là? Non j'aurais personnalisé quoi. Non, c'est débile. Non. Je sais pas l'occasion de tuer quelqu'un, si possible. ça dégage. Ceci, ça dégage. Silencieux, s'il vous plaît. Celui-là. Ensuite... Ah, d'ailleurs, peut-être un truc intelligent. Hop, merci. J'ai pas envie d'avoir un truc qui a 45 milliards de choses qui ne sert à rien. Voilà. Un truc pas cher. Ça, c'est cool. Ça, c'est cool. D'ailleurs, c'est exactement le même prix, à savoir 0. Ça ne sert absolument jamais. Ça sert à rien. Hop. Objet, c'est ok. Outil, c'est ok. Comment on fait pour personnaliser la voiture et le chien? Bon, on verra. Ça viendra. Oh, le petit chien! Le petit chien!
The map has been updated. Please select a mission. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
On va quand même récupérer sa femme. Oh, c'est bon, hein?
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
C'est là le prisonnier?
Extraction arrived on the base.
C'est quoi déjà l'émission ici? C'est un prisonnier à extraire.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Ah, un mec par terre.
Analysis complete.
Allez, envers-le. C'est sérieux? Allez, on y va. Il a repéré un prisonnier, hein?
Analysis complete.
Ah, cool. Putain, il repère de loin. Hein.
them off!
Where are your friends?
The map has been updated.
Subject on board. Leave the weapon. That's the target. He's coming too. Roger that.
Side ops list updated.
Il y en avait d'autres hein,
Okay,
prisonniers.
subject is in.
Extraction arrived at must base.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Ah bah j'ai vu silencieux. Je suis dans le caca. Bon, de toute façon, il n'y a pas besoin. Il n'y a plus de prisonniers.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Enemy presence detected.
That container's filled with raw materials. Looks like they're using those colored bands on the outside to tell the contents apart. Whatever's in them, they'll come in handy somehow for diamond dogs.
Stop it! Что это? Скотова!
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
okay? Speak.
The map has been updated. Outpost captured.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Please select
Ah mais là il n'y a
a
plus rien, enfin il y a
delivery
toujours rien
point.
comme... Ah! Ça par contre je dis oui. C'est quoi cette mission? C'est la mission avec Juillet.
Please select a mission.
On va faire ça, hein, parce que ça c'est quand même assez loin. Ça c'est loin, ça c'est loin, ça c'est loin, ça c'est loin, ça c'est loin. On va faire ça. Hop, merde. Chier. Par contre, est-ce qu'on se ferait pas un petit largage quand même? Un petit largage de... Ouais.
Please select a drop point.
Sur la tronche de ce chien.
Supplies requested.
Voilà, sur sa tronche. Tu te bouges surtout pas.
Supply drop complete.
C'est moi qui vais me le prendre là. En vrai.
Dee. Okay. Okay.
Please select a delivery point.
Merci, mais non. Qu'est-ce qu'il me fait? Mais non. Mais ils ont pété un câble ou quoi?
Development complete. Analysis complete.
Spit it out.
The map has been updated.
Spit it out. Where are the others?
has been updated.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Where are the others?
The map has been updated.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Where are your friends? Talk.
You gotta extract him.
Marker placed.
Spit it out.
The map has been updated.
He's coming too. Roger that.
You have arrived at your destination. Analysis complete. Caution, sandstorm approaching.
Speak.
The map has been updated.
You gotta extract him. Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Ah merde, il va peut-être mourir. Comment on fait pour parler à Yui étant donné qu'il n'est pas là?
Extraction failed.
I'm sorry, boss, but the extraction failed. The support unit just isn't skilled enough. If you want to increase the success rate of Fulton extractions in bad weather, You need to improve the support unit.
Extraction failed.
Looks like that fall killed him.
Mais comment je suis censé faire pour le contacter?
Weather will clear shortly.
C'est quoi ce truc là? Ah c'est là? C'est là? Bon c'est quoi l'indication de la mission? Parce qu'il y a un moment où il faut que je le trouve hein. Alors c'est peut-être là hein. C'est peut-être lui qu'il faut aller là. Et ça paraît bizarre quand même. On va essayer hein. C'est là? C'est sérieux?
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Just a minute. This isn't what we agreed on.
The changes have already been finalized.
It's not operational yet. The remote piloting and AI control haven't reached the application stage.
Who said anything about an AI? That was Coldman's mistake 10 years ago.
Be that as it may, we'll need to modify postural control to accommodate a human pilot. I share your urgency, but we need more time to finish it.
Right. Planning on leaving us, Doctor?
Huh? What?
I'm taking your legs back!
So you're just gonna kill me?
Sahelanthropus is mine now. Listen, I may dwell in the dark, but I refuse to be judged by your standards, traitor. I hope your friends give you what's coming to you. Take him to the base. Yes, sir. Transporting Emmerich to the base camp and returning to base.
We're shutting down. All units, strike camp and clear out.
We still have use for him.
destination en vert.
Side op completed.
No doubt about it, boss. That man is your extraction target. Emmerich. The weapon system that disappeared into that cave, and the man who was with it.
Updated.
Emmerich must know something about what's going on. He was transferred to the Soviet base camp.
Complete.
I've marked it on the map. Make your way to that base camp.
The map has been updated.
Go get him!
The map.
Non mais non, sérieux là. Ah d'accord, parfait. Mais aussi on peut la dormir hein. Je vais pas m'emmerder quand même à récupérer ces personnes là. J'ai pas que ça à foutre.
Okay.
The map has been updated.
Ah mais oh là là. On va faire ça je pense.
Intel
Nice find.
obtained.
Analyzing the intel file you picked up. We've got a fix on the target. I've updated your map info. Check it on your iDroid.
Some will arrive momentarily.
Boss, we need to help Emmerich defect from the east. The target is the scientist we knew as Huey. He's a suspect in enabling Cypher's attack on us 9 years ago. Let's see that Emmerich gets his wish, boss. Take him out of Soviet territory and back here to Mother Base. Dr. Emmerich. I can't wait for us to sit down and catch up. That's the target, Emmerich. He's a scientist, an expert in robotics, bipedal locomotion in particular. We suspect he was involved with Cypher's attack. Boss, Emmerich wants to defect from the east. Bring him back to Mother Base. It's time we got some answers. That's an enemy gunship.
Est-ce que je peux pas me téléporter là? Ah, me téléporter.
Tread carefully, boss.
Ça serait cool ça. Je vais essayer. Le mec est aveugle, je crois. Le mec est aveugle. Tout va bien.
Analysis complete. Please select a delivery point.
Parfait. Après ça j'arrêterai je pense. Après ça j'arrêterai. On verra hein, mais... il y a de fortes chances que je le fasse. Allez, on va se dire repère-moi mes ennemis s'il te plaît. Tu veux pas me repérer les ennemis? Petit con là. Ah oui. Ah y'en a pas. D'accord.
Analysis complete.
Il vient vers moi ou comment ça se passe là? Il va traverser la barrière ou comment ça se passe là? Je vais devoir faire un tir réflexe ou comment ça se passe?
Sure. Stop him. Spit it out.
The map has been updated.
Donc des plans. Voici ils sont des plans. Les plans ils sont comme ça. Voilà.
He's coming
Ça,
too.
non ça c'est les plans.
Roger that.
Marker
Ok on y va.
placed.
Y'a personne dans le hangar. Non sérieux là. À part s'il est feignant. Non? Ah mais donc. Faudrait peut-être rajouter de la sécurité non, dans vos trucs là, non?
You have arrived at your destination. Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Évite de faire ça s'il te plaît. Évite de faire ça.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Ah!
A bipedal weapon system. The same model as the one in the cave? Looks like they're about ready to start deploying it.
Il y a personne qui garde l'entrée hein.
You have arrived at your destination.
Who are you? Snake? It's not you, is it?
Hey! It's just a machine. Are you?
Dr. Emmerich.
Snake? Hey, what gives? Ah! Let me go! No! Give me back my legs!
Right on schedule. Now bring him back to Mother Base.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Okay, I'm sending a chopper close by. Get to the LZ with Emmerich.
Hang on a second. Let's use the walker
Mission
wheel
info has
to
been
escape.
updated.
There's a
Map
special
has been
one here at the
updated.
lab. Only I can activate it, and I'll tell you how to operate it.
Ignore Emmerich. We don't need his wind-up toys. It is a long way there. Why don't you use that walker gear of his? No way. We can't trust him. How do we know his crap will even work? Well, it's better than carrying the man the whole way. Boss, use the walker gear to escape. It's your call, boss. Boss, don't forget Emmerich. You need to bring him back with you.
I'll start it up. Get this off me! Here we go. They're single pilot machines. I'll... Whoa! Hey!
comes back here alive. Boss, don't forget Emmerich. You need to bring him back with you.
Changer de posture. Ok. Et accélérer. Ok, parfait.
Support helicopter requested. Caution, sandstorm approaching.
Ça va si on fait dans ce sens là? Je pense pas. Hein.
You gotta extract him.
Non, ça marche pas.
This is Pequod. Have arrived at LZ. Will stand by.
Support helicopter has arrived.
Ouais, après cette mission là j'arrêterai je pense. Ouais.
As I thought. This is the real Sahelanthropus. You and your friend will die here. Behold! Today is the day weapons learn to walk upright!
something.
Trop flippé, c'est vraiment bien.
Upright bipedal weapon. In terms of hominids, it's a Sahelanthropus. How did they complete it without me?
We'll hear the rest back at base.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Development project has been added.
All right, mission complete, boss. Maybe you'll actually break a sweat next time, huh?
Why do you suspect me? What did I do? I'm on your side. What about him? Miller was in contact with Cypher 9 years ago. He was working with them. He's the traitor, Snake? What's that? More truth serum?
No. Stronger truth
Oh, please. Please keep me here. I need protection. Ah! Ah! Oh. 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 Why?
You're the odd one out.
Why me?
We all lost something.
What?
Except you.
Don't.
truth serum isn't working. Either some procedure he had done boosted his metabolic enzymes, or he's undergone special gene therapy.
What's he saying?
Same as 6 hours ago. I had no idea the nuclear inspection 9 years ago was a ruse. Cypher forced me to do that research after the attack.
Do you think he had a hand in it?
I do. But there's no proof yet. Take listen to this later.
We need proof before we can pass judgment. Keep an eye on him. And don't tell anyone he's here.
We'll have him continue his research in there. It's for his own good. The older guys will want his head. We can't guarantee his safety if we let him out. Boss.
He mentioned something interesting. The reason why they pulled their plug on the operation in Afghanistan. He said their funding started going to Central Africa instead. Cypher is pursuing new research in Africa.
Africa? What research?
Emmerich doesn't know the details, but one thing he said does make sense. The Sahelanthropus alone isn't enough to cause an RMA. He claims that what they're doing in Africa is the missing piece. A weapon to surpass Metal Gear.
Meaning it's not just another nuke.
Remember the guys you brought back from the base in Cuba 9 years ago? Believe it or not, some of them survived that hell we went through. Word reached them that Big Boss is back and they wanted in. They're good men. Our brothers in fate. They'll be glad to know you've seen them here. Boss, there's no doubt about it. Cypher's working on something in Central Africa. There's evidence they've been in contact with private forces operating in the region. We follow that evidence. We should learn what Cypher is after.
Good dog.
Diamond Dogs has gotten a lot bigger. Now's the time to take the offensive. Head back to the ACC for your next mission.
Oh mais à chaque fois je fais la même chose.
Please select a delivery point.
Cassettes. 11 cassettes, ils sont fous. Allez, je vais tenter ça et après j'arrête. Ça on fera demain. Ok, on va faire ça.
Please select a landing zone. Landing zone.
Roger.
What? Come on, she's in good place. Boss, I've been meaning to tell you something. Our old friend Zero hasn't been seen in public since you left the States. That was over 10 years ago now. You suspected he was responsible for the accident at your base in the Caribbean. But at that point, Zero was already bedridden.
Please?
So it never felt right to me that Zero gave the order. Now that I've seen the man Emmerich was working for, I'm sure he didn't. I know that man. He was our old friend's XO. A man without a face. Not one you want to look at anyway. Skullface. He's the one who destroyed your base 9 years ago. The unit he commands, XOF, was Cypher's strike force. But he's since split from Zero and used XOF to usurp control over Cypher itself. In other words, the Cypher we're hunting isn't Zero. Beyond Zero is a void that's even darker. Skullface.
Please select a mission. Please select a land heading to Afghanistan. Heading to Afghanistan.
Donc on va prendre plein de trucs pour assommer. Voilà, je pense qu'on a assez équipé là. On va peut-être trouver autre chose, mais non, c'est bon. C'est bon ça. Allez, donc on va combattre un gentil petit chien, un gentil petit... un gentil petit ours. Ça devrait aller comme ça. À part si je prends le cheval. Non, c'est bon, c'est bon. Voilà, et après ça, on arrête. Et après, je vais faire pipi. Pipi. Ferme-la. Le petit chien. Le petit chien. Petit chien. Allez, on part à la chasse. On va utiliser les trucs un peu plus gros déjà. On va essayer de les tourner.
Pretty good partner, huh, boss?
Too early to tell you.
Yeah. Just seeing him come back makes me real proud.
What breed is he? He's not a husky.
You're right. Siberian Husky is a cross between a Spitz-type dog and a wolf. I think Didi might have some wolf blood in him, too. He isn't just smart. He's also shown remarkable judgment. If he doesn't do what you want him to, he's just doing what he thinks is right in the situation. And he's steady under fire. Remember, he's no lapdog. But learn his strengths, and you'll understand each other soon enough. You'll make one hell of a team.
Ocelot. Why don't you take it upon yourself to train him?
Why?
Yeah. When's the last time you heard a wild cat raising a dog?
I have an eye for him. I knew at first glance he'd make the right partner for you. And I figured it was about time he got out into the world.
So you passed him off on me?
There, you see? I knew you liked him.
I don't know about that yet. I still think he's trying to figure me out, too.
I'll spend some more time with him. You'll see how helpful he can be.
What about you?
I prefer to work alone.
Ocelots don't hunt in packs.
Yeah, something like that. Anyway, I'm glad you like him. Didi's really taken to you, too. And to going on your walks. Don't be shy about taking him with you in the future.
I'll think about it.
It wasn't just Cypher. Back in the Caribbean, every eye in the world was turned on us. A private army, just a bunch of guys with guns, in possession of a nuke? Why wouldn't they be uncomfortable?
And that's why you made sure the inspection happened.
Well, I thought our best move was to prove to the UN through the IAEA that we had no nuke. Of course, I was against us having it in the first place, but that was Snake's decision.
The boss wasn't responsible.
Well, don't get me wrong, I still believed in Snake.
That's the target.
I was making the best decision for all of us, that's all. I figured we should get a third party to exonerate us before proof of the nuke did get out. And who better to do that than an organization with international authority?
So the truth is, you took it upon yourself to agree to an inspection arranged by the UN. Only the inspection was a ruse, and Cypher's strike force, XOF, showed up instead.
I had no idea that would happen.
Enough bullshit!
Oh, sure, like I could have known. You know, I was just trying to prove our innocence to the world. What's wrong with that?
We're not interested in the excuses you thought up. The truth is objective.
Just see it from my point of view.
You led XOF to the control tower. They seized it, giving them complete control over the base. Moments later, they detonated C4 on the strut legs. Anyone who'd managed to survive was hunted down by the assault force and their choppers.
You can't believe I did that on purpose.
That was the end of Mother Base. But it wasn't the end for you.
How can you... Look, think about it. I lost something too. I built Zeke and it got buried underwater. I am a victim.
That raises the big questions. Why were you the only one spared? You got away without a scratch. Why did Strangelove leave the base on the eve of the inspection? You two were close.
Strangelove?
And how did you manage to build something that passes Zeke in every way? Because you did everything they told you. You're the only one who didn't lose a thing. That is the truth.
I was taken away against my will. Skullface forced me to do his research these past 9 years. He used me. I lost 9 years.
9 years. We all lost 9 years. It wasn't just you.
I suppose blaming me makes you feel better, does it? But who's gonna give me back all the time I lost?
You're not getting anything back. You're not a victim here, Emmerich. You're the perpetrator.
I didn't know anything.
Nobody can back that up. Yeah, all the evidence is at the bottom of the ocean. You know the hardest man to break? The type who's fooling himself. That takes time. It's easier to live a convenient lie than a painful truth. Is that the peace you've chosen, Doc?
Snake, talk to me! Snake!
Ça ne marche pas forcément de faire ça comme ça, hein. On va essayer d'éviter d'utiliser cette arme là.
It wasn't just Cypher. Back in the Caribbean, every eye in the a private. From my point of view,
You let X complete control over the base. Moments later, the mother base. But it wasn't the end for you.
how can you look? Think about it. I lost something too. I built Zeke and it got buried underwater. I am a victim.
That raises the big questions. Why were you the only one spared? You got away without a scratch. Why did Strangelove leave the base on the eve of the inspection? You two were close.
Strangelove?
And how did you manage to build something that surpasses Zeke in every way? Because you did everything they told you. You're the only one who didn't lose a thing. That is the truth.
I was taken away against my will. Skullface forced me to do his research these past 9 years. He used me. I lost 9 years.
9 years. We all lost 9 years. It wasn't just you.
I suppose blaming me makes you feel better, does it? But who's gonna give me back all the time I lost?
You're not getting anything back. You're not a victim here, Emmerich. You're the perpetrator.
I didn't know anything.
Nobody can back that up.
Yeah, all the evidence is at the bottom of the ocean.
You know the hardest man to break. The type who's fooling himself. That takes time. It's easier to live a convenient lie than a painful truth. Is that the piece you've chosen, Doc?
I'm not lying.
Of course. Just let me check one or two things. On that day, you were in the control tower with them. Lucky you. That's how you got out unscathed. And you escaped on one of their choppers. Only you, right before the target.
They had me blindfolded the whole time. I've never been so scared. The whole flight, I thought they'd kill me. But thinking of you kept me going. My comrades, all the way.
And?
There was a plane journey, then we traveled by road. When they finally took off the blindfold, I was in kind of a warehouse, on the floor. Afghanistan, it was that research lab. I couldn't believe they'd taken me halfway around the world. And soon enough, he came.
Skullface.
He's the one who's really behind that mother base attack. He forced me into that research.
What kind of research?
He told me to build a bipedal walking tank for the Soviet Union. Like Peace Walker. A system that could fire an ICBM-class nuclear weapon. That's how the Sahelanthropus project got started.
Sahelanthropus.
Those AI weapons I'd made in Costa Rica were like toys by comparison. A whole world apart from reptilian four-legged crawling and that ridiculous hunched-over bipedal waddling. My design evolved. To the dawn of mankind. Sahelanthropus, the first steps towards humanity. An upright bipedal weapon system. Originally, Sahelanthropus was going to be a manned weapons platform. I designed a cockpit in its head, and I planned to fill it with water as a buffering agent.
Like how Paz modified Zeke for human control.
Don't compare me to some amateur. I designed it for human control from the beginning. The problem was miniaturizing the posture control AI. You remember the reptile pod?
The AI that controls your unmanned weapons.
Attaching it externally makes it vulnerable, so this time I wanted it beneath the armor. Meaning I had to make the AI smaller. I got it down to less than 1/10 the size without any loss in computation speed. But it was still too big for the cockpit. There wasn't enough room for the pilot. If I made the head bigger, its body would have to be bigger to support it. Too big to be practical. In the end, human piloting was taken off the table. I tested a remote control system too, but there was the time lag and I wasn't satisfied with its precision either. Plus, it would be useless if the enemy jammed it. So next, I went back to trying an AI-only system. To do that, I had the AI pods recovered from Nicaragua. This was a hybrid AI, a combination of Peace Walker's reptile and mammal pods. The only AIs that had ever successfully operated an unmanned nuclear weapon system.
Really? You'd need some help to get that working. Expert help. Did you work with someone?
I worked alone.
You did that yourself?
That's the thing. The AI didn't pan out in the end either. But I did finally get Sahelanthropus walking by folding over its upper body to lower its center of gravity. The first upright bipedal locomotive weapon system in the history of mankind. I guess technically it falls into the anthropoid ape category.
I don't see the benefit of having it stand taller.
On terrain with significant differences in elevation like Afghanistan, you need a body that's vertically adaptable. That also lets it attack from long range while using mountain ridges for cover. So, making it walk upright was the most important factor in giving it superior height capability. As the name suggests, that was the whole point of Sahelanthropus. But I was being pushed for results. Having the AI mounted externally would have been the fastest way to get it working. I just needed more data so it could maintain its balance. But Skullface refused to wait. He dismissed the idea of AI control and took Sahelanthropus away from me before I could finish it.
But it was walking when it came after you.
That's just it. I don't understand how Skullface got it to move upright, without a pilot or an AI. And walking at that speed, too. It's beyond anything I could have imagined. This is like the Wright brothers making it to the moon. I'm just as clueless as you are.
So this Sahelanthropus, where is it now?
I have no idea. All my experiments... That cave. I've never seen it anywhere else. Besides, it's still just an incomplete prototype at this point, and nothing but a paper tiger. Even if it can walk, it's far from being a viable weapons platform. It wouldn't be useful in actual battle.
Emmerich will remain here at Mother Base for now, but not as a member of Diamond Dogs. I still don't trust him. That work for you? Fine by me. He can't be allowed any contact with staff either. Yeah. A lot of the guys would love some payback for 9 years ago. We still need him alive. But we have to restrict his movements. He can only go where we tell him. And of course, the interrogations will continue. He worked for that skull bastard for nearly a decade. He still has more to tell us. How long are we gonna press him? If our investigation shows he really had nothing to do with the attack, we'll reconsider his place here. But I don't expect that to happen. Remember that water tank-shaped object in Emmerich's lab in the Soviet base camp? The thing that started talking to you like a possessed answering machine. That was a pod built for housing the AI used to control unmanned weapons. You remember, back in '74 in Costa Rica. It was in those machines you fought there. They were designated Pupa, Chrysalis, Cocoon, and Basilisk. And each of them was fitted with an AI unit called a reptile pod. Emmerich created it. It mainly handled the machine's posture control and autonomous behavior. But the Basilisk, aka Peace Walker, also featured a second AI pod. That one was called the Mammal Pod, and it was created by Dr. Strangelove. She tried to recreate the boss's personality through the Mammal Pod, but you pulled out its memory boards. That's when it transferred its own functions to its reptile pod. Just like a human brain compensating for damage by using the remaining healthy parts. The result was a unique entity, a hybrid of the reptile and the mammal. It sank to the bottom of Lake Nicaragua with Peace Walker. But apparently they salvaged it and transported it to that lab. Don't let it deceive you, Snake. It may sound like the boss, but it has neither a personality nor a will. Like Emmerich says, it's just a machine.
the attack on your unit 9 years ago, the name Big Boss has become known the world over.
What do you mean?
Those of your men who survived traveled far and wide. They fought throughout the world. In fact, they're part of the reason we have all these PFs now. Every one of them suffered their own phantom pain from losing you. Talking about you wherever they went helped to heal their wounds. Your actions and words, your legend, has been told on every battlefield they've set foot on. Obviously, as the tales have spread, the truth's been distorted, painted over. Big Boss sacrificed himself to show us the threat that Cypher poses. He sounded a warning, so it goes.
A warning?
Too much power destroys the hands that hold it. Apparently, you chose to be a living example of that.
I never said any of that.
The moment any truth is passed on, it starts turning into fiction. The problem is, fiction inspires people more than facts. To the world, you're now the legendary mercenary Big Boss. The lessons you've taught the PFs are the reason they're so widespread. They're the reason they've survived. And you know what they all aspire to? To one day go nuclear, just like you did. And stand up to Cypher.
Of all the stupid things you could do.
They'll never understand what you really wanted. Heroes are misunderstood. It takes a man of the same caliber to understand what drives them. Bottom line is, these guys want to be like their hero, Big Boss. And deep down, they all have their eyes on nuclear weapons. They say that a nuke is the only means of standing against Cypher. But these days, it's becoming little more than a slogan to rally the troops and survive in a cutthroat business.
Currently, there are 3 major PFs who've expanded into Central Africa. CFA, Rogue Coyote, and Zero Risk Security. HEC's investigations have shown there's almost no overlap between their areas of operation. It's not so much a turf war, more like they have a gentleman's agreement. If you do cross paths with them, you probably won't have to face more than one at a time. Still, don't expect a walk in the park. The CFA, Contract Forces of Africa. These guys are a major player. Their head office is in Pretoria, South Africa. That's also where the Defense Force is headquartered. We think the two are closely connected. An HEC investigation revealed that most of the CFA's operators are former SADF soldiers. South Africa has been locked in struggles with neighboring regimes for years. That means constant action, and we know better than anyone that's the best kind of training. A company targets recruits from hardened military vets. You can bet they know how to handle themselves. Do not underestimate them. Within the CFA is a company of soldiers made up mainly of locally hired operators. They speak Afrikaans to communicate with personnel from the CFA. But if you notice any speaking the local language, that's them. Though hired from the local population, they were originally part of a paramilitary group, so they'll have plenty of combat experience. And unlike their days shooting junkyard rifles out of beat-up pickup trucks, the CFA now supplies them with the latest gear from the West. On top of that, they've been combat trained by the South African Army. All that adds up to a much stronger fighting force. So don't brush them off. Look at the Angola-Zaire border region. The east bank of the Munene River in particular. It's a microcosm of a problem that stretches all across Africa. There's a civil war going on in Angola, fought between the government MPLA and the Western Bank. Roger. Zaire is still a dictatorship under President Mobutu, but numerous uprisings have broken out in its remote regions. With all the trouble elsewhere keeping their hands full, neither government has control over their side of the border. They depend on militias and PFs, as do the rebels. Government forces, guerrillas, militants, groups of all shapes and sizes hawk whatever resources they can to hire PFs. Conflict brings PFs. PFs expand the war zone, and more conflicts erupt in a continuous chain reaction. Sounds like our kind of work. Mother Base could grow by leaps and bounds.
Arriving shortly at LZ.
Allez, on va s'arrêter là pour aujourd'hui et on se retrouvera demain.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Like your horse, you can give commands to D-Dog as well. He'll normally follow you around. You can also make him wait somewhere or lure an enemy by barking at him. Or you can sick him on the enemy to slow him down. Develop new gear just for him, and I'm sure he'll be capable of even more damage.